sports. It's in the game.
What's up guys, it's Tom here and welcome to episode 1 of the FIFA 21 Liverpool Career Mode. This will be a series that will go throughout FIFA 21 for the whole season, and I'm aiming to get at least 7 or 8 seasons done, maybe even a magical 10 seasons done. I haven't done a really long career mode since like FIFA 14 or FIFA 15, so if you are excited for this series, leave a like. If you are new to my channel, expect daily FIFA 21 career mode content, and let me know what else do you want to see. Do you want maybe Ultimate Team videos? I'm planning to do another career mode besides Liverpool, and that career mode might be a Borussia Dortmund career mode for like 1 or 2 seasons until I win the Bundesliga or the Champions League, and then we move on to another team and try to win the league and the Champions League with them as well. So I want to do a La Liga career mode, and yeah, let me know what do you want to see. And guys, if you want to see a double upload on Saturday, get this video to 250 likes. So right now, press the like button, it takes a second, and that way you will guarantee a double upload tomorrow and potentially on Sunday if these episodes do well. So I created my manager, this is what he looks like, but that's not what we are here for, so let's jump straight into it. And of course we will select Liverpool, and the club worth is 2.4 billion pounds with a transfer budget of 88 million. One new feature is the negotiation strictness. I will set it to strict, and also you can do a financial takeover at the start of every career mode if you want, but of course I disable that. I want to get international job offers, and the transfer window will be enabled. Oh man, so excited for this new season. Let me know in the comments below who should I sign and who should I sell. What should be my transfer strategy be for season 1? I don't really want to make too many signings. Liverpool already have a stacked squad, so I will accept the preseason tournament invite just for season 1. I want to practice on FIFA 21, and I love the menus already. They look fresh, they look nice, and there are some really exciting trophies and exciting teams up for grabs. And you know what, I want to get the American Challenge Cup. I want to test myself against the best teams in this tournament. We have Real Madrid, Juventus, Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, and Inter Miami, a brand new team in the United States, and DC United as well. And I already love this, that we are getting started on FIFA. Oh man, I'm really excited about this. I love this. This wasn't on FIFA 20. And first, let's look at the board objectives. Of course, Liverpool board wants me to win everything, win the Champions League, win the FA Cup, win the Premier League, and also we need to sign 2 youth academy players who have a potential greater than the average overrating of players in that position. And also they want me to replace 3 players from the team. Wow, that's actually a big ask. They also want me to get at least 15 games with at least 1 goal scored this season. I think that won't be a problem. And also another new feature is that the club already has an established youth academy going. We already have some youth players in the club that we can take a look at, and of course we need to choose each player's development plans. I just love the menus, it's such a nice fresh layout, and we already have 4 youth academy players. Palacios, who is a goalkeeper from Ecuador, 59 to 81 potential, which is very interesting. Also we have a left mid / cam whose potential is very nice, 65 to 91, so that's already much better. He is only 55 rated though, and he has only 1-star weak foot. That's pretty awful, but this year finally you can train the weak foot of players. And then we have a little tricky Uruguayan player, Hugo Rodriguez, who has 58 rated. He has a potential of 60 to 82. Which is pretty bad, but then I think this will be a future star potentially. Marko Ilic from Croatia, right mid, right wing, center mid, and he has 3-star weak foot, 3-star skills, already 61 rated, which is pretty nice, and already he has some very good stats. Look at that, acceleration and sprint speed, very good, finishing only 52. And let's see what kind of development plan we can select. So this is very interesting. When a player gets older, his skills start to decline. So the game is saying that you can choose a plan that slows down the decline of that particular skills, which make the player effective during games. And of course, the brand new feature, which I think I'm most excited about, is the position changes. You can train a player to be comfortable in a new position. You basically can change his position, and many of you guys said that I should train maybe Trent Alexander-Arnold to become a right winger or right midfielder or center midfielder. Let me know if you want me to change that, or should we just stick him at right back. So if you leave the growth unbalanced, then basically every stat of this guy will grow at an equal amount. But because he's a right midfielder who has already he's lightning fast, he has pretty decent finishing, crossing ability, what we could do is select different positions, and I want him to become an inverted wide midfielder, so his finishing, attacking position, shot power, vision and short passing grows. But maybe it's better to leave him unbalanced just right now, because we want him to grow and to develop at an equal rate. And maybe once we promote him, that's when we can train him to become a different player. And if you press the option button, as you can see, 3 arrows means significant growth, 2 arrows means moderate growth, and so on and so forth. So I think it's very interesting. His agility is already at growth peak, and his acceleration as well. And I think for Youth Academy players, you want to leave it unbalanced, so they grow each and every attribute of theirs. And maybe when they are already promoted to the first team, then you can maybe select a different development plan. And I want to set up the Youth Academy first and foremost because we don't really want to make too many signings. I want to sell some players as well, but no, I don't really want to sign too many players. What we want to grow a big group of Youth Academy, because I'm planning to have this series going throughout the whole season. So I want to do at least 8 or 9 seasons. Last season I know that I already did 5 seasons and I couldn't upload as much as I wanted, but this time I will upload a lot more. And don't worry, the FIFA 20 Liverpool Career Mode will be completed, will be finished. So let's select another English scout, which is pretty experienced, pretty good judgment, and I want him to go out and scout in Ireland. Liverpool had a lot of quite legendary Irish players, and the third scout I will send him out to Scotland, because of course Liverpool already have Andy Robertson, and we had Kenny Dalglish, arguably one of the best Liverpool players to ever play for Liverpool, and he was also from Scotland. So Scotland, Ireland and England are the three regions where I will be scouting. And we have a pretty amazing, like £90 million transfer budget. So let me know which players do you want me to sign. And I shortlisted some players that you guys recommended me to shortlist. Jeremy Doku is a player that Liverpool really scouted extensively, and Doku met with Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp on a potential transfer even before he signed his first professional contract and Anderlecht. So he's a player for the future, and if we are selling the likes of Shaqiri and maybe Harry Wilson or Marco Grujic or Thibaut Origi, in the long run we might sign Jeremy Doku. He's a lightning fast, really tricky player, 4-star skills, only 2-star weak foot, but remember, we can train his weak foot. He's only 18. Jadon Sancho and Kylian Mbappe, you guys asked me to shortlist them as well, but I want to sign new players for FIFA 21 Career Mode, not the same players that I already had on FIFA 20 Career Mode. I already had Kylian Mbappe and Jadon Sancho on FIFA 20, so I don't really want to sign the same players. I want each year to sign different players, to try out different players. Ozan Kabak, Liverpool have been linked with, in real life, and we might need another center back, but maybe not right now, maybe in the future. He's only 20 years old and he doesn't have a real game face, which is a real shame. Ben White is another player that Liverpool have been linked with. He had a great season on loan at Leeds United and now he's starting for Brighton. So he's another English player that we might bring in. If I have to choose between Kabak or Ben White, I will of course probably choose the English player because we want to have an English core. But yeah, these are the players that I shortlisted right now, but I will not make transfers in this video, I will make it in the next one. And of course this year we have player sharpness introduced to FIFA 21 Career Mode, which is very important because the sharper a player is, the closer he is to 100 sharpness, the better he will perform in games. But also you also have to be careful, especially if you are managing a big club and you have games every 3 days, that you don't overtrain the players. With training you can increase the sharpness of the players, but their fitness decreases. So if you overtrain them, they will be tired and more injury prone. And as you can see, the player sharpness is at 50 right now for everybody. And I'm not sure why Jordan Henderson has a -1 next to his name, but I'm really excited for this career mode, and we have a pretty big squad of players. I already showed you the player ratings in my previous video, so make sure to check it out if you haven't already. So here we have a brand new menu tab called Weekly Schedule. You basically can schedule every day whether you want to train or not, but I think it's better to have a weekly plan, and that way you don't have to day-to-day customize. So at the moment I'm on intermittent training weekly plan, which means that you will have a rest day before a game and a recovery day after the game. That way the players won't get overtrained and they won't get too tired. And I just love this, I really am loving this. And what we also want to do is we want to set every player and what we will do with them. So Alisson will be of course our #1 goalkeeper, and Adrian will be our #2 goalkeeper. And I don't really want to lose Adrian for like absolutely nothing. So let's delegate a renewal plan for Adrian. He's on like 47k. Alright, he doesn't want to sign a 2-year contract, so let's sit down with Adrian and let's negotiate a 2-year contract with him. So I want him to sign a 2-year contract. Oh wow, he doesn't want an extension. Oh damn, that's really unfortunate. I think that changed from last year. Last year, even when a player was on a 1-year contract, you can extend his contract for 2 years. Now this is just pointless because he doesn't want a contract extension. We just gave him a little bit of money. Basically, Adrian will still go on a free transfer at the end of the transfer window. And the problem with Karius is that Karius' contract is also up at the end of the season. So transfer list Adrian, try to sell him right now and recall Karius. I will try to sell Adrian, and if Adrian is sold, then I will recall Karius, because we want a second choice goalkeeper in our club. But because Adrian doesn't really want to extend his contract, let's hope that we can extend the contract of Karius. That way at least we have a good backup goalkeeper. And Kelleher needs to go out on loan. He is a player that definitely needs a loan. And let's see Alisson's development plan. I want to check what kind of training he does. So he is on a balanced development plan, which grows his sprint speed and acceleration and basically almost every other attribute, so that's fine. And it's interesting, when there is a old player like Adrian is 33 years old, as you can see all his stats are starting to go down in a small way, but still. And I will leave Tsimikas, for example, on a balanced growth as well. We don't really want to train him for a new position either. And we have two very young left backs. Lewis's potential is like 76 or 78, so I will keep him, but Boy's, his potential is only 72, so I will probably sell him when he gets back from his loan. And Billy Kumatio is another player that needs to go out on loan, and also Sepp van den Berg and Nathaniel Phillips. So that's the problem, that we only have one player who is really our proper backup centre back, and that's Matip. We have Joe Gomez and Virgil van Dijk, Matip as a backup, and either we play Fabinho or we sign a brand new centre back. I think the best solution is to sign somebody like Ben White and basically beef up the squad a little bit. And let's extend the contract of Nathaniel Phillips. Alright, he is willing to sign a 3-year contract. That's very good. I'm very happy with that. Let's try and extend the contract of Sepp van den Berg as well. Let's give him a 5k contract. Great news, Sepp van den Berg also signed a new contract, and also let's try to do the same with Billy Kumatio as well, 4-year contract. So we extended the contracts of Kumatio, van den Berg and Phillips. That's great news. Now the big question is, what should we do with Neco Williams? I'm thinking about keeping him in the squad, training him so he becomes better defensively. So let's go into his development plan, because I think going forward and in terms of his sprint speed and acceleration, I think he's fine. I think defensively he needs to develop. But because he's so young, it's probably better to just keep him on a balanced growth, and that way his rating will grow throughout the season and he will be our proper backup centre back, backup right back. I know he's only 67 rated, but he will be a 70, 72 rated player at the end of this season. So I will train Neco Williams quite extensively and hopefully he will get better. Let's also try and extend the contract of Naby Keita. He only has a 3-year contract and I don't want to lose him in 3 years. So let's hope that we can extend his contract and hopefully, yeah, a 4-year contract is perfect for him. And Curtis Jones is another player that I want to develop, but he needs to go out on loan. He's 64 rated, so he won't play much. Marco Grujic, I think I will loan him out for just 1 season, because we have James Milner, Thiago, Henderson and Fabinho, 4 players that can play in the defensive midfield position. So Grujic is not needed right now, but in 1 or 2 years I think I will recall him and develop him furthermore. And oh wow, Wijnaldum's contract is up at the end of the season, and let's try and do what Liverpool couldn't do in real life and extend Wijnaldum's contract. And yes, he signs a new contract. Wijnaldum is a club legend. I want to keep him. I don't want to lose him at the end of the season. So he signs a new contract. That's really, really big. And I want to do the same with Ben Woodburn. Let's negotiate a new contract with Ben Woodburn as well. And he signs a 3-year contract, so that's 1 year more than his current deal. And Harry Wilson is a player that I will use. Ben Woodburn can go out on loan. Harry Wilson, yeah, I think I want to use him, to be honest. He's a really good right midfielder, center midfielder, and he has a 3-year contract. He's 77 rated. Xherdan Shaqiri is leaving Liverpool. Jurgen Klopp pretty much confirmed it. I don't know to which club, so that's why I haven't moved him on yet, but I'm transfer list him and we can get a decent amount of money for him. And Harvey Elliott is another player that we need to extend his contract, and hopefully he signs a big 5-year contract. 4 years, that's fine. And Harvey Elliott also needs to go out on loan. Mane and Jota will play, and Harry Wilson could play as well in a major part for Liverpool. I will use Minamino quite a lot as well. He can play right wing and striker. He's lightning fast player, and I will train up his finishing so he's more deadly in front of goal. And I want to give Divock Origi a chance, and I want to see how he does as a backup striker, and let's find out whether he can bang in some goals for us. So as you can see, we have a very stacked squad, so I don't really want to sign too many players. Maybe a centre back to have a 4th choice centre back, and maybe Doku to have another winger, but we already have Minamino, Jota and Origi and Harry Wilson as backup players. And I'm not too happy with the balanced growth of Harry Wilson. I think I will select the inverted wide midfielder, because as you can see, his finishing, attacking position, sprint speed, vision, short passing and dribbling will develop at a faster, higher rate, and that's what we want really. We want him to become a really clinical player in front of goal. And I'm changing the development plan of Diogo Jota as well. I want to improve his finishing considerably and his ball control. And as you can see, if I select this inverted winger growth method, then his sprint speed will develop faster, his finishing, attacking position, shot power, long shots, and also his acceleration is already 88, so we don't really need to develop that extensively. So I will select this inverted winger growth method for Diogo Jota, and I will play Minamino as a backup striker, so I will do the same with him. I want him to become an inverted winger as well, develop his finishing, attacking position, shot power, long shots, because if Minamino becomes a lethal striker in front of goal, then we will have a lot of fun with him. And now this is very interesting. I want to train Divock Origi so his finishing gets better, and I'm thinking about poacher or complete striker. Which is the best one? I think a complete striker is better, because then his ball control and composure improves, not just his finishing, his attacking position and his shot power. It's actually a tough choice, because this improves his sprint speed, his agility and his reactions. But yeah, I think composure and ball control and stamina is also quite important for Divock Origi. So let's select complete striker training drill for Divock Origi. So now it's time to set up the training drills of the players, and I want to change the players. So the two players that I want to train are Tsimikas and Neco Williams. They will train in this defending scenarios training drill, because they are our backup fullbacks, so they need to get better. And this dribbling training there, I will train Jota, Minamino, Origi, Harry Wilson and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, so this way hopefully they will get better. And the three players I will select it for these attacking scenario training deals are Grujic, Naby Keita and Woodburn. I want to increase the sharpness of these players, because I want to play my backup team in the preseason tournament, so I get to know the likes of Neco Williams, Jota, Minamino, Wilson, Woodburn, Grujic. I want to test out these players. I know how good the Liverpool first team is. I want to see how good our second team is. Alright, so we simulated the training there, and I think we got like a middle rating for that. So I think I will try out this formation first and foremost. I will play in this formation for the upcoming season, and when it's not working, then I will change the formation. I will try different formations as well. And as I said, I want to try out my backup team for this preseason tournament. And you know what? I think Thiago needs to play a little bit further forward. Instead of Firmino, we will play Origi there, we will play Jota on left wing, and we will play Minamino on the right wing. Sadly, Shaqiri is on his way out of Liverpool, so that's a shame. So Shaqiri is really upset and surprised that I want to move him on, but that's the decision of Jurgen Klopp, and I think Shaqiri is a good player. But if Liverpool are selling him in real life, I want to keep this career mode realistic. Also, Ryan Brewster is now at Sheffield United, but I think that in 2 or 3 years I might buy him back, because Liverpool have a buyback clause on him and he has great potential, like 84. And I love this, that there is a quick simulation button, so if you press R3 then it simulates the training drill. And oh wow, the newspapers are already talking about Shaqiri's transfer list shock. I mean, he's 28 years old and I can understand why he's moving on, because he wants regular first team football. So this is our group for the preseason tournament. We are paired with Real Madrid and Juventus and DC United as well. I'm really looking forward to this. And the other group is also tasty: Atletico, Barcelona, Bayern and Inter Miami, the new team of David Beckham. So before we start our first game, which I'm so excited about, we will show you guys my tactics. So I'm pressing after possession lost, and also I want my defense to be pretty deep. My offensive style is balanced, so this way the players move around pretty well, and I have quite a few players in the box. And also the instructions are like this. So Alisson, I want my goalkeeper to be cautious with crosses. I don't really want him to come out too much, and also of course the center backs will stay back, the full backs will bump forward, and I want them to join the attack and to overlap on both flanks, because that's exactly how Liverpool play. I also want my center midfielders to get forward. James Milner or whoever is playing in the defensive midfield role will stay back. I want also my center mids to go forward. Origi or the striker will stay central, and the white players will get in behind, and this way I think this will be very interesting. Maybe I will select my striker to balance the width, so if Minamino or Jota comes inside, then my striker can go out forward. And I'm not sure why, but Joel Matip seems unhappy, so he has a -2 next to his name, which is really a shame, but let's hope that he can still perform. I want to show you this simulation feature where you can jump into the game at any time, which is super interesting, and I'm seeing that Real Madrid are playing a second team as well. So as you can see, you can basically toggle, you can change between the game plans, so you go balanced or attacking, and I want to jump in to the game. So I just wanted to show you guys how this works. Oh, go on, Tsimikas. And I see Diogo Jota. He's already going through. Jota. Oh, go on, Diogo Jota. Oh, what is that Milner doing? Oh my goodness, James Milner, what are you doing in goal?
Expecting to hit the ground running. Huge expectations
to James Milner. I see Oxlade-Chamberlain. Go on, Minamino.
Not success in the cup as well.
Ah, that is awful. Oh, Valverde to Odegaard. Jovic, where is he going? Great block, Gomez. Come on, I pressed pass. Oh no. Here we go. Here we go. The cheese already starting. Clear it, Tsimikas. Good defending. Good defending. Come on, Origi. Oh wow. Real Madrid. Oh no, Real Madrid are in. Vinicius Junior. Oh no. Marcelo, great block. But then, how did Joe Gomez not clear that ball? We start the career mode with a goal conceded. Rodrigo on the volley, and Joe Gomez was right there next to Rodrigo, but still he buried it. This is really frustrating. I mean, that is a great save by Alisson, but then Joe Gomez can't have the ball clear. And Rodrigo, I mean, look at Joe Gomez, he almost gets there, but somehow he doesn't, and Alisson can't keep it out. Man, Real Madrid. Yes, Milner, love that. And Minamino, I see Minamino. Oh, what a run. Go on, Minamino. And Origi to Thiago. Oh, it's blocked. Oh no. Yes, Alisson, and I see Thiago, I think. Oh no, it's Diogo Jota. What is that? Oh, what is that touch, dude? Oh my goodness, look at Minamino. Minamino. Oh, what a run. And bang! Oh, Lunin, and there is nobody to pick up the rebound.
Take advantage in the end. Rodrigo.
Fantastic tackle by Tsimikas, love that. And Odriozola throws it to Jota. Oh my goodness. The AI is playing some really nice football here. I will be honest, I'm a little bit struggling to create too many chances.
Martin Ødegaard.
Let's track Vinicius Junior, but Neco Williams only 67 rated. Alisson, nice catch, Alisson. Well done, alright. Oxlade-Chamberlain to Milner. To Neco Williams and James Milner.
Takumi Minamino.
Go on. Go on. Oxlade-Chamberlain.
This could be the equaliser.
Oh.
And he thwarted the attack.
He'll have some work to do at half time though.
Oh, what a pass. Odriozola is in. And Vinicius Junior. What is going on? The defense is just falling apart, and Real Madrid are 2-0 up after just 40 minutes. To be frank, this Real Madrid team is probably better than my second team, which is playing, but still, Matip, oh man, he just leaves Vinicius Junior wide open. FIFA 20 feels more difficult than last year. Oh wow, Real Madrid are camped in my half, and I can't get the ball off them, which is super annoying. Look at how they are passing around my box, and every time I get there with a player, yes, Matip! Oh my goodness, Odegaard almost scored a belter. And look at Thiago. And Jota is in.
Jota now.
Jota, go on. 2.
Origi.
Origi. Oh, this is brilliant.
Terrific pass.
Surely. Oxlade-Chamberlain! Our third goal of FIFA 21. And it's a belter. It's a magnificent team play move. And Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain gets one back. Finally we get the chance in the second half. And that's a fantastic touch by Minamino. A great pass and finishes it off. And remember, we are only playing with our second team against a very strong Real Madrid side. Origi's fitness is only 63, he's getting very tired, so you know what? And also, instead of Oxlade-Chamberlain, I want to play now with Keita instead of Milner. Let's bring on Marco Grujic, and Neco Williams is pretty knackered, and I will play Oxlade-Chamberlain at right back. I know he's not primarily a right back, but I still want to try him out like this. Now Isco gets into the box, Valverde back to Isco, Lucas Vazquez, Valverde, Isco, come on, defend Liverpool. No, Marcelo is wide open. How can you leave Marcelo wide open in the box? A simple cross and a bullet header by Marcelo. I can't believe it. How can Marcelo generate so much power with a header? I will never know. Yeah, maybe because he's so close to the goal. And was that Minamino? What is Minamino doing defending Marcelo? Where is our right back? Naby Keita. Minamino.
Can they prize them open
Wilson.
now? Dangerous looking attack.
What? Why did you stop, Jota?
High quality defending.
Oh, go on.
Under pressure here.
Unbelievable. I almost stole the ball off the goalkeeper. They keep piling on the pressure. And I don't like this. What? Borja Mayoral almost scored an absolute bullet header. Minamino to Wilson. And Wilson gets it back, but no. The Real Madrid defense susses it out. Oh no, what a pass. Lucas Vazquez. I have to slide in. What a tackle. Alisson's new hair and new beard looks fantastic. The gameplay feels different. It feels harder, but also this preseason is about experimenting, and playing with the original formation of Liverpool just doesn't suit how we want to play here. I think I will revert to my usual 4-3-3 formation, and once we get used to the gameplay, then we will start maybe experimenting with other new formations. But we started the preseason tournament with a loss, but we still have 2 games left. One of them is very winnable. Let's try and win that. And to be fair, Real Madrid were just brutally clinical. We had the same amount of shots on target, but they scored 3, we only scored 1. And our best player, interestingly, was Oxlade-Chamberlain, who scored. Tsimikas and Milner also had good games. And here are the other results. So Juventus beat DC United as expected, so we are already behind the top teams. So let me know, who do you want me to sign in the next episode of the Liverpool Career Mode, and I'm super excited for FIFA 21. I think this will be a great season. Thanks for watching, have a nice day, see you later guys, goodbye!